I always pray for the sun to be out in the morning because I love the way that I feel after I get in the morning sun and I collect the sunlight. It's like putting my body on a charger, you know? You are a beautiful biochemist, and I wanted to, of course, show you a little bit more about yourself. And this is our cells. We all have these animal cells. And the mitochondria, I always talk about them, but you know how plants have chloroplasts and they can collect the sunlight and then they turn green, you know, like when a plant is dead, it turns brown and it has no life. And sort of the same thing with our bodies. I don't know if you've noticed, there are some people out there that look more alive and brighter, and some people don't. They look kind of like on the questionable side of like, are you living, you know, are you really living? And you know, you are the sun. You are the sun, we are the sun, and we communicate with the light in such an intimate way every single day. And through our food choices too, you're either feeding the light inside you, you're feeding that sun inside you, or you're not. You know, you're either filling yourself with darkness, you're filling yourself with light. But when you come into the morning sun, you give your mitochondria a chance to release all the electrons that they can release. And what this does is it hydrates the cell. And we don't just hydrate through drinking water. We actually get majority of our hydration through our food, through the mineral content in our food, the water content in our food. They say we get like 40% of our hydration through our food. But that's also because minerals are required to structure the water within the cell. So there's like this thing called fourth phase of water, and there's someone called Carrie B Wellness on Instagram who knows a lot more about this than I do. I wish I knew more. But this fourth phase of water is a structure within the cell, and our mitochondria are responsible for producing the energy to structure that water. We structure it through the infrared light that they are expending, and this infrared light comes from the electron transport chain. So going back to how important the amino and fatty acids are, especially in the morning, getting enough lysine and methionine for carnitine production. Carnitine is a critical second step within the electron transport chain. What's so cool about mitochondria too is they can create more of themselves. So like this cell here, it only has 3 mitochondria. These are the mitochondria, 1, poof, 3, boom. And they can create more of themselves. So like your capacity for light is infinite. Like your capacity for light knows no bounds. Your creation knows no bounds. So however much energy you want to cultivate, you can make it because you're a biochemist. And one of the best ways, again, is the sunlight, because it's such a passive thing. My entire body is taking in this heat, even though my face is the only thing exposed right now, my face and my legs. I can feel the heat through my shirt, and this is infrared heat. Like if you were to go up to a fire, a flame, a stove, just close your eyes, you could feel that heat. That's an infrared heat. We can't see it, but we can feel it. And it's so, so beautiful because you can literally create like whatever you want to create in your body, with making sure that you have enough of the basic compounds to make sure that your cells can have the integrity, right? So every single cell has a lipid membrane. So fats, the essential fatty acids, are so important in our diet. And Dr. Mary Newport's work is some of my favorite for showing how important it is, especially for the brain, for Alzheimer's and dementia. But it's important for every single cell layer, you know? So, I don't know, your capacity for creation is infinite. And it's so beautiful how many cells the body's made of. Like, you just go and look in the mirror and you just see one person. But it's like you're constantly changing. You're not the same person you were just a few moments ago. And like, again, you can make whatever proteins you want to make. Mitochondria have DNA as well, so you can make the protein, like whatever you want to make, it's yours. Every single day you can wake up and say, I want to be a biochemist today, I am going to pay attention to how I am casting my wand. Got a little magical wand you could cast. You can make whatever you want to make. Isn't that so beautiful? I think it's beautiful. So, you can do whatever you want to do, and your thoughts are a big part of that. I think there's more science now than ever that confirms that your thoughts are like the number one thing. I call it spiritual metabolism, but your thoughts are either helping you or they're hurting you, what am I thinking about my body? And if you don't know, because a lot of times like we go through our day and we're not even conscious of what we are thinking, you're just like on autopilot. And you can just start to practice. Like, I am looking at this green plant here. I have a little mango plant sitting right here. So beautiful, gorgeous. Who created that? So beautiful. When you admire the beauty outside of you, you also admire it within. You can't see the beauty outside if you can't see it within. And there is so much beauty all around. Like that Mr. Crow and these birds chirping. There's so much beauty around. So they say we face like burnout and fatigue when we are not doing what we love, like let's say like you could have a life that like you're just okay with, and everything is going right, like there's no immediate threat, you're okay financially, but you still feel like really burnt out and fatigued. And they say like it just takes one thing that you love to do, like finding that one thing that you love to do to just fill you up. Like, what is that one thing in the morning that like makes you so excited, to like one thing. It could be something so small. It could be a cup of coffee. Like, if you can't be happy with a cup of coffee, then I don't know. Say like it's the little things, and it definitely is. So anyway, that's all I got for today. I think it's going to be a beautiful day. I'm almost positive that it's going to be just the most beautiful day ever. And I wish you the best of luck. You can like, share, and subscribe if you want to support this channel. You're just such a beautiful biochemist. I can't say it enough. You can do whatever you want to do. You can create as much energy as you want to create. And good luck to you, because it's just a daily work in progress. So until next time.